Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your weekend reading for this weekend of May 31st to June 3rd. Keep in mind that time is fluid, Leo. This is your channel. We're going to start this reading off with a divine direction to see where spirit is most strongly guiding your energy this weekend. And you have wait. Take time to think about the matter at hand. Don't be tempted to rush. So slow your horses. Don't feel the need to put pressure or rush a certain type of process, a certain type of journey. They really want you to sit in the energy of being patient. So if there is a decision or something that comes up that feels like you are tempted to rush or get an answer, or maybe even get an answer from another person or individual, or some sort of approval, or whatever it could be, something that you are waiting on, they're like, don't rush it. Just sit in the energy, witness the time instead of being absorbed in the time it takes. Just be in the journey. So let's see what else you got going on here. You have eclipse in Taurus with reevaluation to a change of heart. Yeah. Ooh. You know what type of energy this gives me? It's like you thought something could have been over, but it may not actually be over, or you thought something was at a certain outcome or never going to be, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, maybe it will. I get that type of energy. So with the eclipse in Taurus, some of you may have Taurus energy in your chart or around you, but there is something that you may change your mind about, or have a change of heart about, or somebody may have a change of heart and you weren't expecting it. So the universe is like, let the energy unfold in the way it may. Don't add any unneeded pressure or any unneeded rush type of energy or haste. Let it play out, because a lot of the times when there is pressure put on a situation, it just causes more distance and more I guess you could say separation from the energy. And with this eclipse in Taurus coming in, it looks like there is going to be a turnaround where somebody may be changing their mind about not being interested in something, and then you could be deciding you're interested in something. You may have thought you would never do this, and then you're like, wait, maybe I will. Or it could be the other way around, where you were like, yeah, this is what I want to be and this is who I am, and now you're like, actually, maybe I feel like I want to incorporate this instead, So let's see what you have in your Moonology card. You have it's time to take action with new moon in Aries. Ooh, oh my gosh. The fact that your divine direction is wait, and you have it's time to take action with new moon in Aries is so crazy, because it looks like there is a strong need for you to do things that are not going to cause any type of rift. Does that make sense? Okay. So let me try to explain what I'm feeling here. So the fact that you have take time to think about the matter at hand, and it's time to take action with new moon in Aries, I feel like you are going to start looking at life and energy as sometimes doing certain things that seem like doing nothing actually still are doing something. So when I say that, there is definitely a non-hasty energy and a non-impulse energy. And it's like you're learning how to still take action and still be present in life without feeling like you need to rush everything and rush the outcome and need to know right away or need to have right away. So I definitely feel like there is a big change of energy here, whether it's within you or outside of you. It's definitely showing that there is a not only change in the way you're perceiving the energy, but the way you are taking part in the energy as well. So, wow, interesting. And this could very much be an energy towards you as well here, Leo. You have a flyer and you have a flipper Okay. Oh my gosh. Of course. Of course, that's the one that flipped. Michael with patience. Exactly. Because why can't action be patient? Why can't action be slow? You know, any type of action at whatever type of speed is going to identify what it is. Fast action, hasty action. But, you know, that's why in the tarot, there's like the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Like the Knight of Wands is going to be a lot faster than the Knight of Pentacles is going to be in taking action, but they're both taking action. So this reading is really wanting you to be in that present moment, take action towards what is in the now, opposed to what you feel like you need to know for the future or need to know to make you feel better about the future. So let's see here. What other angels we have is surrender with Zafkiel. Yup. So, you know, I feel like for some of you, if you are like nodding your head at this reading and you're like, yep, Miss Machiste, I've been practicing doing that. I've been practicing on, you know, continuously take action towards what I feel like I should be, but not, you know, putting pressure on anything to happen or anything to move forward or anything to be in this certain sort of outcome. You may see the physical change of life in that. So if you are like nodding your head at this, like, yes, I've been working on this. Yes, I've been trying to take more slow action. And you've been really instilling that in your energy of being patient and not being unhealthily attached to the outcome of things. I feel like with this eclipse in Taurus of you having a reevaluation of life, there is a change of hearts around you where there are more open-hearted people. And that I say that because in the surrender card, there are these stars and one of them just so happens to lie right in the middle of this person with their arm out, basically where the heart is. So kinder people, more softer love, things along those lines. So let's see what we have with your, oh my gosh, tarot theme cards. I guess we'll take all of these. Wow. I literally only wanted to get like one, but okay. We have love with the lovers. So it looks like you're feeling connected to somebody, right now, Leo. We have blossom with judgment. This could be somebody that you have been aware of for a while or somewhat know. Could be a past person or just somebody that you have had some sort of experience with. Doesn't mean that it has to be a full-on connection of romance. Some of you, yes. Some of you, no. We also have flow with the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, you have all major arcanas. And you also have lead with the Emperor. And you have manifest with the Magician. Yeah, you are in a very strong creator position. I feel like you know, this might, I don't want to, this is, I hope it doesn't sound cocky, but I feel like you have been putting in so much work into, you know, yourself and being who you want to be and that type of human to the collective. And I feel like your energy is really in that creator position of wanting to manifest more people like you, whether that means a match for love or more people like you in just like a community sense or in like a way of platonic, whatever. I feel, and I don't want that to sound cocky, but I feel like in your energy, you're really growing and evolving. And I feel like you're feeling connected to somebody here and someone's feeling connected to you. And there is that question mark of, is this person's evolution will match mine? That's what I feel. So let's clarify this. Like, is it really a match of you and an individual? But you definitely do feel connected to somebody. It does, like, when the lovers come through, it does look like somebody also feels connected to you. You know, you could have applied for a job and you are waiting to see what your role will be. I'm getting a random download. You know, if you've applied to a job, you may actually get offered like a better position than you applied for or a different position than you applied for. I'm getting something like that. And, or I feel like if you thought someone or some type of situation in your life was is a certain way or is always going to be a certain way. There could be a turnaround to where something changes in front of your energy and you start to see the creation. You start to see the manifestation in the type of people that are around you and that you are attracting in. So let's get some clarifications here. I'm just going to clarify these cards once because there's so many of them. So on the Lovers, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like there has been a lot of that disappointment with connections, disappointment on like the level that you feel. Some of you actually are really connected to somebody and are feeling slightly let down with the way they have been engaging in the connection, whether they're very pessimistic or they're very negative. It looks like there could be somebody who, puts a lot on you. On the Judgment card, we have the Two of Cups. Exactly. But there looks like there is an alignment with a different individual or a realignment with an individual. But, when you get the Lovers and the Two of Cups, there are multiple energies here. But it looks like you are, I feel like somebody could be having a realization about like the things that they have been putting you through too. Okay, I'm getting a lot of things here, and I feel like there's more than one individual. So on the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Cups. On the Emperor, we have the Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. And on the Magician, we have the Page of Pentacles. Look at this nice turnaround here. Okay, so no wonder why I feel like there's so many people around. And I feel like instead of you having the perception of like, what does this person mean to me, or how will this person act around me, or what will be the outcome of this situation, I feel like you're more not letting that worrisome get to you. Where you may have really let that get to you. So for example, I feel like there's a lot of different storylines here, and that makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of different people here. You have two pages, you have a Knight, you have the Lovers, and you have the Two of Cups. So, and you have the Emperor and the Magician. So there are a lot of energies here. And I feel like for a lot of you Leos, you're becoming so detached from the outcome of things that you are witnessing your partnerships or people in a different light. Instead of you having an attachment to them, you are seeing them as who they are and accepting that and then making that decision instead of being tempted to, figure out what people mean to you or figure out how this is going to go or figure out what this offer is going to do. It's like you are being more in the energy of, okay, I'll see how they felt about that. And whenever I get that answer, I'll know. Whenever I'm around this energy again, we'll see. There's something like that. So this gives me a really big indication that you could be around someone this weekend that you haven't really been around with, like that as much, or even a group or multiple energies here. And I feel like these energies are, what's the word I'm looking for? Enjoying being near you. And honestly, I feel like there's friend energies that you could be seeing that you haven't been seeing. I feel like there's love. When I think about love here in this reading, I think about seeing someone in a new light to where maybe you never saw romance in this person and now you're like, or maybe you have saw romance in this person and now you're like, no, like something like that. I gotta go both. Duality of life. I can't like leave that part out. So I'm feeling those types of energies, but overall it does look like there is a nice turnaround in bonds. But I do feel like, for example, say you have like 5 friends here. I do feel like one of these energies may be a little bit or strongly more pessimistic over other energies at this time, whether it be because they're going through something or because things are, difficult. There could be a slight projection that you get from a certain connection. And I feel like that's also why you have weight and it's time to take action, because there are so many people here and there are certain connections where the universe is just like, let it play out, let it do what it's going to do. Other connections are here in front of you, present. You haven't or have been around these people. you know, take the slow and steady action. So very interesting reading here for you, Leo. I feel like a lot of people are going to either be talking to you, wanting to plan things with you. You're going to be around them. There's something here. This is a really strong message for like a new community moment, because of the magnitude of people here as well. So this is what I have here for you, Leo, for the weekend in terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart. You have Taurus, you have Aries. You have really strong Aries, actually. You have Gemini as well. So let's see what we have here in your ending oracle from the Starseed Oracle for the weekend, Leo. We have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Ooh, that kind of reminds me of those stars that I pointed out on that card before. Sorry. Star bathing. Do I feel like I have to take a sip of water? I think I'll be okay. Oh, did I lose a card? Yeah. Okay. Star bathing. I want to put this up. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the earth. Wow, it's so crazy that I pointed out those before and this coming out. When things are in balance, the planets also send information back up to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. No wonder why you have change of heart. I feel like you are probably going to be impacting some of these people or helping some of these people change their perception with star bathing coming through. If you pull this card, you may be called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid on the earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to a particular place on earth to unlock these cosmic code with your presence. Okay. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Change of vibration, a change of heart. And your heart is your strongest center field, your strongest center in your body, you know, of the chakras. So it makes so much sense as why you got that change of heart energy. Wow. Okay. And I feel like you could be also teaching people to have patience somehow, especially with the way this reading has come through. So thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I hope you have a great weekend ahead. I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe if you have not already. Leo Plus for June will be starting very, very soon. Bye now.